Hi, I'm Joe Shepley, Vice President and Practice Leader at DocuLabs. One of the hottest topics in life sciences, pharmaceuticals, device manufacturing is the use of cloud and software as a service, or SaaS, software products as part of the drug development, device development lifecycle. These provide all sorts of exciting potential benefits for life sciences organizations, from the reduction of IT footprint for storage, for full-time employees, the need to no longer own software that you're responsible for upgrading, maintaining, care and feeding, and so on. All the pain and suffering that historically has come along with owning a data center, owning the boxes that the software is on, owning the software, being responsible for upgrading it, maintaining it. Cloud and SaaS holds out the promise of making all that go away to just allow you to subscribe to the hardware, the software, and so on that's needed for managing clinical trials, regulatory submissions, QA, manufacturing, R&D, whatever it might be, commercial. So very exciting. As well, traditionally, the kind of software that's been used for managing documents, information, processes, that's been on premises, or that we own as a firm, has been very heavyweight, has been feature rich, functionality all over the place, but also somewhat too heavyweight for end users to really understand. And so it feels a bit like overkill, and we've had low adoption, overly complex systems, real struggle to get the value that we hoped from all these servers and all this software and all this labor that we're putting into it from an IT and business perspective. Feels like we're not getting what we want to get out of it. And so the other hope, or the other potential benefit of these cloud and SaaS products, is that they're much more lightweight. They don't try to solve every single problem for everybody in a life sciences organization. They try to tackle, with the 80-20 rule, the most critical functionality, deliver that to users in a clear, crisp, straightforward, intuitive way, and leave some of those more complicated, edge case, super specialist pieces of functionality to either a later phase or an alternate solution, or maybe we just find out that once we get the basics, we don't need all that other crazy stuff, and so we forget about it. Okay, sounds great. Well, what's the problem? Why are so many organizations finding it challenging to make the decision about moving to cloud or SaaS products? We've got some large folks who have recently moved to these systems. So you've got folks, the likes of J&J, Covance, Merck, moving pretty significantly to these kind of solutions. So clearly it can be done in a way that big pharma, global pharma can support, even when it's across drugs, devices, consumer healthcare, and so on. So we've got the big folks going. Why is it that we're still struggling? And I think there's a range of reasons, too many to go into in a quick video post. But let's talk about what I think is one of the most significant, and that's FDA validation. So without turning this into a course on validation, suffice it to say that if you're going to be using a computer system, a workflow system, really any process as part of the drug development process, as part of what we call the GXP, or good blank practices, manufacturing, clinical, laboratory, and so on, you've got to have it validated by the FDA. And really the long and the short of it is that validation is there to ensure that the process gets the results that it should, so that the drug, product, whatever it is delivers on its promises and what you've told the FDA it's going to do, and it's safe for consumers. But also so that the process that's being followed stays consistent and the same, so that it can be audited. We're not changing up procedures, steps, equipment we're using, supplies we're using, and so on.